Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Bet you didn't think you would see this today, but you know what? It's been a while, and I both want to play the daily, and people voted for me to play the daily. I am curious though. We've nearly 100%ed this game. I've definitely done defeat a boss on turn 1 before. Maybe one of these days I'll play a little bit more Spire and I'll try to get that achievement. But I mean, I've played 500 hours of this damn game. But let's play the daily today. It is February 4th, 2023. 1 hour and 18 minutes remaining with a score of int max -1 and a name of random number between int min and int max. It is a draft, custom starting deck, diverse, cards are not restricted, and terminal whenever you enter a new room. Lose 1 max HP and start each combat with 5 plated armor. This actually seems like a very interesting daily. Being able to have any cards and a draft deck makes it sound kind of fun. You know, you don't have a deck of strikes and defends, you have a deck of whatever you can get. Let's embark on this daily. Time for a challenge. I don't know how to do this. Oh, we just get the cards immediately. So as the Ironclad, we're not the Ironclad. Ironclad is uppercut. As the defect, normally we want orbs, and we can definitely get orbs, but status effects are hard to come by. Rental asks, draft, you make your own deck? We're gonna draft a deck. I can't remember how many cards we get, either 10 or 15. We're gonna pick 1 card from each pack that we get. So do we want Cloak and Dagger, Uppercut, or Go for the Eyes? I think I want Uppercut because of the status effects from it. Whirlwind, Leap, Crush, Joins. I do like Whirlwind for crowd control, especially early. Leap is good block though, but let's go for offense. Conclude, Melter, Crescendo. Again, AoE is nice, but this does end your turn. Melter is just good to have though. There's a lot of blocky enemies. We could also Crescendo and then kill enemies with the damage that we have, ideally. What I don't like about Crescendo and stance changing is it's really hard to get other stance changers in your hand because, in your deck, because we're not actually the Watcher. So I think maybe we'll just go for a Conclude. Glacier. Didn't even have to look at the other ones. Empty Body? Pretty interesting. Fire Breathing sucks. Blade Dance. It's better since it's 3 shivs instead of 2, but I still kind of just like an Empty Body. Wave of the Hand is incredible. Very good. Charge Battery, Follow Up, Dash. Dash or Charge Battery. I do like Dash, and I think in the early game it's very good. True Grit, Iron Wave, Calculated Gamble. True Grit can be very interesting. It's a decent block. We need more offense in the deck. Calculated Gamble I like just to get through the deck a little bit faster. Let's take a Calculated. No Poison is showing up. Cold Snap is a little bit more offense. It's not good, but I'll grab it. Flurry of Blows, not really gonna be playable often. Searing Blow, ooh, do you wanna do a Searing Blow deck? We could, we have a good deck. We can just remove cards until we are Wave of the Hand, Glacier, Searing Blow. So Wave of the Hand, Glacier to gain a lot of block, and then Searing Blow just to do massive damage when the enemy's not attacking. It's not bad. No, we have 15 cards. Okay, so we're gonna get more cards added to the deck. We can still do it, it's just gonna be a little harder. I'm gonna go Backflip. I'm gonna go Cool-Headed. I do like a Turbo. Yeah. I think Turbo for energy. We have a bit of an expensive deck. I like Perseverance as well. And give me a Doom and Gloom. So we have a 15 card, kind of expensive deck, but they're all really good cards. Way better than any strikes or defends could possibly be. So how many elites can we get? We can only get 2 elites, but we will go along the 2 elite path here. And we definitely want to hit up question marks because we don't need cards. Normally you want to, man, why is the window so big on my monitor? You know what? I've not played Spire since I upgraded my monitor, so my microphone's like over the cards at the bottom of the screen. I can't see anything. We definitely want question marks because we don't, oh, we have plate armor too. We don't need cards, and that's normally what you are looking for when you, as the wrong card, when you're getting into combat. We don't need the combat. We want potions, question marks, etc., etc. Escape plan, I like. I think we'll just take it. Heal, become cursed, obtain a relic. Yeah, let's get the relic and then just go to the shop and remove it. Lizard tail. When you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP. You know what? We could leave the curse in the deck, but we can't purge it otherwise. So I'm just gonna go here and I'm just gonna purge it. And maybe even pick up a defrag, which I think works very well for us. We can literally afford it exactly. It's perfect. Good face, bad face. We got Kaka face. Kaka's in the chat, please. Kaka versus Kaka. Kaka! Don't play anything else. So Wave of the Hand is gonna make you weak forever. Game seems a little loud as well, but I think it's fine in the mix. It's just for me. And then I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna end my turn, and you should be dead. Our deck is very strong early. Fruit juice is lovely, so we can get more HP. I think a free deflect actually seems kind of nice. I am thinking, can we get down to a deck that's literally just Searing Blow, doing as much damage as possible? In theory, but we'd have to remove. We might be able to get down to a deck with like Meteor Strike and get infinite plays, in which case it's easier and stronger than I don't think we need a deflect. Although, yeah, it's fine. I think it's easier to do that than it is to just upgrade this one card over and over again, because we can upgrade other cards in our deck, you know? 16 damage. I don't know. Something in my head tells me that this could work. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I think it can work. By the way, also great opening turn here. That's a ton of damage. By the way, roar! But you might just be dead. You're totally dead. We're gonna flawless the elite, get a little bit of, oh, are we gonna flawless the elite? Well, we're not gonna flawless the elite. Gain some additional points because we are on the daily, and so points do matter. We get Pantograph, which is fantastic. Reinforced Body Stack, Bane. I think we kind of have good block. Glacier, Empty Body, Wave of the Hand, Dash, Cold Snap, Cool-Headed, Backflip, Escape Plan, Perseverance. Yeah, don't need it. We should be very careful about what we add since our cards are just so good. Although, we might take damage here. We will not take damage here. I'm just gonna Cold Snap you. Segus Jr. says, I did end up getting Slay the Spire. I would say that's a very good thing, because Slay the Spire is a very good game. You draw a turbo, but for what point? Slay the Spire is just such a great deck builder. Oh, great deck! This is fine. Bum. Consecrate, Clothesline, Dagger Throw. We have weakness and vulnerability. We don't really need draw discard. We don't really need more AoE. I mean, when you replace your starting deck with 15 random cards, you have a better starting deck. It's a great deck. Gulagrabito says, I lost many hours to Spire. You and everyone, I think. You and everyone. Wait, turbo? Dash is 7 damage, this is 12. We can get you down to 35, and then do another 15 on top of that, so we can... It gets you down pretty low, and then we've got a whirlwind coming up. Or if I play Glacier, you'll take 15, go down to 32, and then you'll immediately split. So if we dash, we take no damage, and then next turn we don't play anything. I think we split you right now. Actually, I think we save the Dark Orb. Well, do 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 12. We can do 22 damage, take you down to 20, 25. No, I think I'm wrong. I think we split you. Because now we have all the Frost Orbs out there. Nunu says, according to Steam, I have 60 hours in Spire, but it's probably lower. Sometimes I leave the game open and leave. I like to imagine, though, that you're like, damn it, this stupid game, and then you just leave. You're like, I don't want to be here anymore. Dude, the Frost Orbs with that Wave of the Hand is just such an amazing spell. That'll work. Focus Potion, Doom and Gloom. I think another Doom and Gloom can work. We're kind of leaning towards a Snecko deck, which is totally fine. But because our deck is so thick with good cards, we don't need another Doom and Gloom. Let's not even take it. We don't need weakness, and I don't think we need poison because, you know, it's difficult for us to get poison cards. I think I will maybe upgrade things that are not Searing Blow, though. You know what I would love? That relic that gives you an upgraded card every turn. That would be perfect. It'd be the perfect card. Should just use this potion. I'm just gonna use it so I don't have to worry about it instead of micromanage the proper time to use it. I'm just gonna get it out of my mental oversight. If 14 block. I think a cool-headed gets us there. That gets us to 17 block. 5, 6, 7, 8. 14. Cool-headed gets us to 17 block. Perseverance also gets us there, though. But if we calculated gamble, we're basically guaranteed to draw defrag Wave of the Hand. In fact, if we cool-headed, we are guaranteed to draw it. And do 5 damage to all the enemies. So in hindsight, that's definitely what you... And then you know what, we'll just play it like this. Turbo, defrag, wave, empty, conclude. Weakness, 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 weakness. That's a lot of weakness. That's very good. And now it doesn't matter what we play, because you're dead. Have another 4 turns of weakness. Who would have thought that Wave of the Hand would be so good in the defect deck? Maybe a lot of people. Definitely not me, though. Agrochrisia, welcome. How are you doing today? Da, 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 da. Are you dead yet? Now you're dead. Preserved Insect, very good. Rainbow. I like Rainbow because it summons one of everything. Actually, seeing red is probably a little bit better in this situation. But we have a turbo. But Rainbow, it allows you to get a little bit of all orbs out there. But we have a Glacier and we have a Doom and Gloom. We don't have anything that gives us lightning, but the Doom and Gloom is fine. We have a defensive deck with, you know, a couple of good orbs and then uppercuts and whirlwinds. Maybe we don't need this, maybe we do need this. I'm willing to take it, though. I think it's good enough. We are definitely leaning into a Snecko deck, though, if we can find Snecko. Snecko time. not a very good turn. Our deck is mighty thick indeed. Try to abuse letter opener as much as we can, I suppose. I don't really want to play Calculated Gamble, but it'll get us a letter opener, and we got some damage out of it too, so why not? What boss are we fighting? We're fighting Slime. Probably the boss that we are weakest against, but we'll try it. Reach Heaven. You know what? We don't need it. We already have enough in this deck. Find loot. Find loot. You found a relic. Did we find loot again? Find loot? We don't get any more loot out of the Log of Ulin, but we do get to fight a Log of Ulin, I guess. Now, is that good? No. But we did manage to get out a nasty turbo there. I'm gonna drink the focus potion too. Crescent says, Rainbow's a weird card. It does everything, but you don't really need to do everything in a single turn. What I like about it is that what it gives you is a ton of orb evocation. It's not that it gives you lightning, it gives you frost, it gives you dark. It's like, hey, I have a dark orb at the back. How the hell do I evoke this? Oh, Rainbow will do that and give me a replacement. That's why I like Rainbow. It's a very good card for giving you the evocations that you so desire. And if you build around it, maybe you can make it cost 1 energy, you have a meteor, and then all of a sudden the rainbow's giving you like 6 energy when you play it or something like that. It can happen. I've done it before. Anyways, that was an easy fight, and we get a little gold and a card. We don't need Demon Form. It's good, but we don't need it. Piercing Wail's also good, but we have a lot of weakness in the deck already. I'm going to upgrade a probably defrag. I've immediately gone off of the Searing Blow upgrade path, but it is what it is. 25 damage. We can play it. And I think we don't play anything else, because I want to play. We could Turbo Glacier. It's actually not a bad idea. Let's Turbo Glacier. Oh God, careful! He's gonna have 71 HP. It's actually perfect. And then we can Rainbow, which will flip ya. And I kind of like that. Or we could Doom and Gloom. I think we should save Rainbow. Oh, we'll definitely do it like this. I think we should save Rainbow because we can use this to evoke our orbs. I think we want a Dark Orb. And then we want that Dark Orb to sit and grow stronger. So I think we Turbo. I think we Rainbow. I'm gonna target you, cool-headed. It did target you, that targets you. And because of that Rainbow, we got our Dark Orb out there, we evoked a whole bunch of Frost and the Lightning Orb. That's the entire reason I like that card. I suppose another way to think about it is that one of the reasons why I like Rainbow is because it allows me to... Oh, you're flipping. That's fine. It allows me to take it and then not worry as much about whether or not I'm adding enough offensive orbs or defensive orbs, because Rainbow is both. You know, maybe you don't have a lot of Frost in your deck. Rainbow is Frost. If you don't have a lot of Lightning, Rainbow is Lightning. It kind of fits in a little bit everywhere. Hold on. This will kill you. And of course, if you have something, you know, strong to go along with it, like a electrodynamics, then you're evoking possibly lightning. It's a nice card. Alpha, Beta, Omega, too expensive. Brilliance, we have no mantra. Machine learning. I don't like it because, yeah, you get to draw one more card, but it costs you 1 energy on turn 1. If it upgraded to be free, it would be a lot better, but... I think we can skip these. No Snecko. But Runic Pyramid is very good. We're not gonna skip. But Runic Pyramid is amazing. Coffee Dripper is also really good, since we're probably not gonna rest often. But with Runic Pyramid, we can hold on to Turbo, we can hold on to Evocations and play them on appropriate turns. In fact, getting a holograms, we can bring back Turbo is a very good play. Our cards are expensive, but we don't mind them being very expensive. I love Runic Pyramid, I'm gonna grab it. The energy is important because we have an expensive deck, but I think this is good too. So 1 elite, 2 elites. There's only a 2 elite path here. So we're gonna go shop and then a bunch of question marks. You guys suck, but caca. We already have enough block, so we're just going to do damage. Now all we need is ice cream, and then we can hold on to that turbo energy every turn. And 20, we have, no, Wave of the Hand is still in the draw pile, but this'll knock him down, right? 3, 3. I have to think about it because I don't remember if this is a, you know, Ascension run or not. On Ascension, they get 4 hits. Non-Ascension is 3 hits. Okay, Perseverance apparently moved in my hand. I mean, that kills all but 1. And then you're dead. Talk to the Hand, signature move, Wild Strike. Not what we're looking for. We're gonna skip these. We need energy. So Lantern, for instance, that's a good card to add in, I think. Dark Shackles, a free block is very good. But I think I'm gonna remove Empty Body. We're not changing stances at all, so this is kind of a dead card. Receive 5 Apparition, lose 30 max HP. I think if we do that, we would die, because eventually we'll go down to 0 max HP thanks to Terminal, so I'm gonna refuse this. This is interesting, but they're not gonna be upgraded, they're gonna etherealize, and then I think we'll die to Terminal. So let's not worry about this. Okay, remove all strikes, receive 5 bites. Well, we don't have any strikes, so that seems like a bad take as well. Transform cards or obtain a special relic. The special relic is strength on turn 1, or we could transform. Do we have anything in the deck that we don't like? I honestly think Whirlwind could go. It's been good so far, and we do have strength, so it's 18 for 3, but we're a much more defensively oriented deck, aren't we? I don't think I want to remove anything, so I guess we'll just obtain the special relic. And then we'll upgrade. Nothing becomes cheaper. Whirlwind gets a lot better, admittedly, and we've got a lot of AoE fights coming up, so it's like I went from, should we remove Whirlwind, to let's upgrade Whirlwind very quickly. Well, I'm going to hit you and take no damage. I'm gonna save Turbo, because that doesn't seem like a very good Turbo turn. Turbo turn! Instead, we're gonna do this. And should we Turbo, do 17 damage? I think we could, because we have so much weakness in our hand. Let's get that out now, because then we don't get the Hex from it, basically. And then I think you're just dead. Warcry Armaments Recursion. Armaments is actually interesting, but we're going to upgrade our cards by the end of the run anyways, so I don't think it's actually worth much. Recursion for free is tempting, But I don't see those being particularly good for us right now. I think if anything, I just want to upgrade this turbo to get even more energy out of it. Toy Ornithopter is healing, at least. By the way, Kaka, this fight can be very difficult, but we do have a very good... Just gonna play that to dump it. We have a very good weakness enabler in the deck. We just need to draw, and then he's weak forever. He's also very weak himself. We backflip. Okay, we want this next turn. Because a dash gets us enough block. We could also just wait for like Whirlwind to kill him after an uppercut. Doing 21 damage. Well, regardless, we're gonna play Turbo now, because we're about to shuffle, and we want this to come back. So Turbo, I think we wave. Hold on, uppercut first. 25. 16. 13 times 4. No. Let's assume we're not gonna kill him on this turn. Give me a wave. Glacier. Perseverance gets us there, and then we can just hit him with the Searing Blow. No, we hit him with the Doom, because then we can evoke the Dark Orbs to kill him. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. Now you're doing 16 damage. And we got the turbo back immediately, so we're just gonna play that, and then you're most certainly dead. 13 times 5, yeah, that's enough. Eternal Feather. Heal when you get to a rest site. Interesting. Scrawl, draw cards until your hand is full. That's not a problem for us. True Grit, I think, is okay. I don't really have anything to, again, I don't really have anything to exhaust out of the deck. The deck is just thick. But thickness can be good. But you prevent stuff from being added to our hand, but we've already passed the wound enablers, so I think this is a skip. Okay, you're annoying, but if we get Whirlwind, you're all dead. I'm just gonna do that. Could have hit him with the vulnerability potion, but I'm kind of waiting for a Whirlwind before I pop that, I think. Yeah, go ahead and do 54 damage. Just lucky. Scry 1, gain 2 block, deal 3 damage. Honestly, our hand gets so full after like one shuffle, or after one turn, that I think Just Lucky for a free card is like not bad at all. Especially with the Scry. I think we can add it. I don't think it really thickens up the deck in a meaningful way. By the way, Kaka. Killed him on turn 1. You love to see it. Now, you're a little bit more annoying. That's enough block. We want to save wave until the next turn. You know what? No, we can use it on this turn, just turbo. And then that's Frost. This is kind of exactly why I wanted Just Lucky. We know what we're drawing next turn. Cold Snap, Doom and Gloom. You're gonna lose all of your artifacts immediately. You only got one weakness, which was surprising though. 5, 8, like 13 block right now. Do we want to draw? We don't want to draw not turbo. We don't want to draw the void. If we thin out our deck enough and upgrade Calculated Gamble, we could get turbo every turn. It's hard, but we could get there. You have 12 HP. I might be overthinking this, but maybe I can just kill you. We have enough block. There's enough block right there. What am I thinking? I don't know. Play a whirlwind. I mean, you're dead next turn. There's our void, but there's our turbo as well. It's like, hey, the thing I said would happen happened. We thin out our deck enough, we get it every turn. So do we want a true grit? The idea with a true grit is that if you get a hologram, what you can do is you can play turbo, void goes in your discard, hologram it back, you don't lose the energy, and then you can true grit it so that you don't lose the energy when you draw void in the future. So true grit does have a use in that situation, but I don't see it here. I think we skip. We're skipping a lot of cards. By the way, I am going to pop this on you, and then don't conclude, just play whirlwind. You have 38 HP. Our turn 1 strength with the whirlwind is just incredible. We should have played Wave of the Hand. If we're not gonna kill you. 11, 13, 24, 20, we can do 27 damage. So you know what? I guess we knew what we were gonna draw, huh? Please draw turbo. I mean, I think we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit for 4. It's the first damage we've taken all run, and I probably could have figured out a way around it. Just lucky for Scry 2 is not bad. It's a shop. Start with artifact means you start with strength. I can see that being quite nice. Akabeko, if you can get whirlwind in your hand, is pretty good, but let's just start with the strength. Oh, hey, we healed. And then we will upgrade... What did I just say we would upgrade? Calculated Gamble? You're not doing anything, which means it's a good turn to do this. We don't need Cold Snap. Cold Snap we should probably dump at this point. $13 damage. I don't really have good blocks. But we do have Perseverance we can play if we need to. Or we could Calculated Gamble, draw other things, and get like a Cool-Headed, Escape Plan, Dash, Just Lucky. We can't play it. We can only play Cool-Headed and Escape Plan. Let's play Perseverance. And, do we want to draw? I think we don't. We also had Art of War activate. That's something to keep in mind. If we just want to play a turn of skills, we'll get energy on the next turn. So this seems like maybe a turn where we just want to attack. We want that. We can draw it, or we can leave Escape Plan and maybe draw it in the future. We Searing Blow, Doom and Gloom. Ba, 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 ba. I kind of want to save Just Lucky to make Escape Plan work. So if we do that, then what do we play on this turn? 2 more attacks? Look, we're not really getting through the deck quickly, but we don't scale. We have a defrag, and we've already played it, so... I mean, I'm just gonna hit you. And I know I said I would save this, but I've decided against that at this point. I mean, you know, honestly, give me a Calculated Gamble. I want to get another Dark Orb out there. Yes, we want those. We want that. Play this. Give me a turbo. Doom, conclude. Why turbo now? I don't know, we need to do some damage. He is gonna heal at this point, and we've got 2 Dark Orbs sitting and waiting. Might be a good turn to not play anything and have 4 energy next turn. Because we can't really do too much damage. We can do some. There you go. Perseverance is doing 11 block now. So you're doing 40 damage. Seems like a wave. We don't wanna draw Void. Let's Glacier. I don't know if we have enough block. I'm not running any math. We don't have enough blocks. We're gonna take damage on this boss fight. Could have played it differently? Yes. Care? No. We have enough block already. So give me a, I guess uppercut. 29 damage. A little harder. The draw pile. Another just lucky. Can I kill you at this point? Not quite. We're getting close. I'm like, would a conclude do it? We're so close. I don't think a conclude does it. If we get, you know, I think we can do it. With a backflip? I think we can do it. Hold on. I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted the just lucky. We hit void, which means that we're not gonna do it, but we're not gonna die anyways. We're gonna take 4. The imperfect boss fights are gonna ruin our score slightly, but it is what it is. Thunderstrike, Corruption, Fission. No! I do not want... Fission is interesting, but we have to upgrade it. I don't really want the rest of these, though. When upgraded, Fission is not bad. But I'm just gonna skip. Philosopher's Stone, Empty Cage, Calling Bell. I think at this point we need the energy, so I will take the stone. Enemies get 1 strength. Doesn't really bother me. I play 1 power. Against that man. That man! And we will hit up this early shop and see if we can buy anything. We lost the strength down immediately. I wonder if it's an order thing, because I thought most of the time you would still have the artifact and it would be removed at the end of your turn, but what do I know? $19 damage. You are a bit annoying. Four, 6, we have 11. This will get us there. Maybe I could have hit you 1 more time, but we used all of our attacks. Twin Strike, Steam Barrier, Piercing Whale. I think Piercing Whale, considering the boss we're fighting, actually matters quite a lot. Yeah, we lose the artifact immediately. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that, because it's good. We have 12. Dun 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 dun. Conclude Doom and Gloom. We need block. Then we can at least Doom. We have enough block to Gloom. We have to turbo. I'll turbo. There's just 1 enemy left. We can kill him with pretty much anything. He says before realizing that he doesn't really have anything capable of killing this guy. No, we do. Let's calculate a gamble, because then we draw a Glacier. Recursion. For 0, I like it because it's pre-upgraded. We had the chance of getting one earlier, but I like it because it's upgraded, basically. I'm gonna save the potions, and we'll almost certainly use them on these guys. These guys, wave of the hand. That's probably worth playing. Really wish we could play Doom and Gloom. But we are taking 1 damage? My flawless! What did you do to my flawless? Are we gonna attack? Yes, we're gonna attack. In fact, we're gonna play everything. Just waiting on the whirlwind. Whirl of the wind. Hey, whirlwind. So that's 48 damage. I'm like, can I do slightly more damage? I don't think we can. So you know what? I will use a strength potion and then kill you. Pocket watch. Not amazing. Steam barrier, I also think we skip because we took energy. We don't really need it anymore. I think a capacitor could actually work rather well. Flash of Steel could work with Nunchuck, but we also have Art of War, so playing attacks doesn't really matter as much. Is there anything that we want to remove from the deck? Cold Snap? Maybe even the Conclude, but I kind of like the idea of the capacitor and filling out our orbs, so I'll take it. And I'll take another escape plan, because it's a skill, and when we play 3 skills, we get letter opener, so, and we're not fighting Time Eater, so. Sounds good to me. I think I'm going to Calculated Gamble. Really just hoping for a whirlwind at this point. This is 48 damage. I'm glad we kept that card in hindsight. When you would die, instead heal. It's a good fallback if we need it. We don't really need the weak. We actually provide a lot of weakness ourselves. Third Eye is a great card for the Scry. I will always add an upgraded Third Eye to the deck, pretty much. Now, you are a bit of an annoying enemy. So we want Capacitor. We don't care about these. We need to get orbs filled out. Like damaging orbs, and we need to get the higher damage cards that we have. But Third Eye is a great card. A great card! Don't play anything else, get extra energy next turn. Then we draw. We can Calculated Gamble draw into a whole bunch of weakness. You play Turbo. I think we're gonna go kind of all out right now. Actually don't need Cool Headed, we can dunk that. Wanna make you vulnerable. 20 damage dash. Actually think it's worth more just dumping our hand, and you know, another uppercut is quite nice. We'll play Wave of the Hand too. You're gonna have a lot of weakness. We don't need to play that weakness enabler anymore. So maybe a Exhauster would have been kind of nice. Dump the Void. Everything else is actually fine. Keep the turbo. Crescent says, out of all of the Slay the Spire encounters, this one is probably my favorite. If you're talking about the giant head, I hate this guy. He's very annoying. Because he does so much freaking damage. Seems like a good turbo turn. Turbo turn! Like what, 16 times 7? It's actually gonna be way more than that. What is 20 times 5? That one's easy. Can't be worse than that one that becomes intangible every other turn. Every 3 turns, excuse me. Actually, no, it is every other turn, isn't it? That guy is annoying, but at least he doesn't hit for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 damage. Now I wish we had an exhaust, because Power Through is a great card. Da-da-da-dun, dun. I do think that we want the capacitor to be upgraded. This is, I think, one of the harder bosses. Then again, I am thinking more about like a, we'll just play Whirlwind. Play Searing Blow Whirlwind. No, just play Whirlwind. I'm thinking more about like Ascension 20 though, where Reptomancer summons 2 daggers every single turn, but Reptomancer is really where I'm like, wow, this boss is terrible. Terrible. I hate you, specifically you. We need to get through our deck faster. I think we just open up immediately with like a calculated gamble. Not a good chance of getting... I think we will play this. Well, now it's a 50-50 chance of getting a skill off of Escape Plan. Didn't work, that's fine. I think we'll turbo, defrag, glacier, dash kill you. Ah, we should have done conclude on that, my bad. Could have done a lot more damage to Reptomancer, but they're taking a turn off, they should be dead. Good time to get rid of the void. Unceasing Top. That's almost never going to be useful. Expunger is interesting because of our strength. I think we can take a Conjure. Toxic Egg is a little too late, but I'll take it. Then we'll hit up the other campfire, and then that's our deck, basically. Duplicate a card. Look, do I wish I had like a level 10 Searing Blow I could duplicate? Yes. Am I just gonna duplicate a defrag instead? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, well this is a Turbo Conjure Blade. I do need to hurt you. That's good enough. And then give me a super expunger. Dun, 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 dun. 18 damage. Times 3, I think we'll do enough to slow you down. 1521. 1521 should also do it, I think. And then we'll get extra draw. We don't really need the draw, but that's fine. 51. Just kind of waiting for that expunger for the final turn. 51. He's not weak. I mean, Whirlwind does 48. Sounds like we should save it for later, though, when we might need it. I do like a Capacitor Rainbow. Can we get enough block? Almost certainly no. Actually, almost certainly yes. No, it's not going to evoke anything anymore. Well. You can do that. And then we can drop your damage by 24. I think we do play the Whirlwind, because I think I screwed up a little bit. We're not gonna have any energy. Well, no, we are gonna get extra energy next turn. Maybe we save that then. You know what, this does evoke one Frost. I will play it. We're gonna take 3. He's not an elite. I don't know if this affects our score at all, but whatever. Now I will play Wave of the Hand, because we're gonna kind of crush you on this turn. And then, now that we have Expunger coming out, there's no way that you're gonna do any damage to me. Is there a benefit to killing this guy? Quark says street cred. There is an achievement for killing this guy. There is. Got him. Oh, I still had 300. Oh, because Expunger only cost 1. I completely forgot about that. Yo, another turbo is perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. Caca, by the way. And a merry caca to you, tur. You tur? You tur. I think we just want to draw. Yes. That's 60 damage. Let me run the math again. Distilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards. You know what? That's more fun than a fairy in a bottle potion. White Noise, Barrage, Cool-Headed. We don't need draw. Barrage is a lot of damage. And we have strength up. So I will grab that. And I will upgrade a... Why not upgrade Conjure Blade? Hello, Maw. Mega Maw. Mini Maw. This is a fight that we want to be prepared for it to take a long time. But you're weak for 4 turns. Honestly, I guess we should have played Recursion, then we could have drawn another card. Yeah. I do like both of those next turn. Bum, 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 bum. Segus Jr. says, I don't think I'll be able to get it on Switch. Killing the Transient, aka the guy with 999 health. Why don't you think you'll be able to get that on Switch? Does he not exist on Switch or something? Oh, hey, look, Expunger. 81 damage. It's actually more than that? Yeah. 13 times 9. How much damage is that? Yeah, that worked pretty well. Another capacitor. Why not? I know we're adding powers just before Power Boss, but these are powers that actually make our life better. You know, let's make you weak for longer. You know, these are powers that are gonna give us, you know, block every turn for as long as we live. By the way, Ka. Ka to the Ka. Now, I think we will take Strength. I think, we don't have an AoE card, so let's not use Flex Potion. We'll use it next turn. I think playing cards would be good. Even a Turbo, I think, is actually okay. So we'll play the top 3 cards. Turbo, Glacier, Perseverance. Those are nice upgrades, especially because I can play defrag, capacitor, rainbow, and then we have access to a great barrage, which will kill one enemy. But actually, I think we save it. We'll play Searing Blow instead. We should still wipe you. Or get close to wiping you. Da 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 da. And we have a conclude, which will kill not you, but it will kill you. We have 18 plus 5 block. We have 24 block if we kill both of these guys. Or a little bit more block if we cool-headed. Let's cool-headed. Want those. Good. I wanted the lightning to kill you, and we had enough block that we weren't taking any damage. And I like this turn because we can turbo, piercing whale. You're doing no damage. Give me a conjure blade. Is there another turbo? No. So just give me the conjure blade. 9 times 7 damage. Hello. Wave of the hand. I guess we should have just luckied first to see what we were drawing. I can't discard this, even though escape plan doesn't hit anything. I can't in good conscience get rid of that card. 18. We're taking none. So I will hit you for that amount of damage. And then you know what? Let's calculated gamble so maybe we can draw a void. We didn't, but that's another little bit of damage right there. Taking 18. That'll kill you. I do like that. Now we're hitting for 45, but we do have another turbo in our hand. I actually don't know if we need to though. 33, we already have enough block. Keep the energy, don't play just lucky. We'll play just lucky when we're playing attacks. They're doing 33. What do I care? You're still dead. Well, maybe not quite. Dump the void. Dump the third eye as well. I just want to get to expunger again, which is in our draw pile. Draw pile. You know, it's working. We will draw it. And now I'm like, can I kill you? I mean, I think I can. Great run. Fun daily. Having a starting deck of random, well, not random cards. We took the cards ourselves, but from other clans was a lot of fun. And I never thought Wave of the Hand would be so good on the defect. I don't think there's any way of getting it on the defect unless you get the weird color shard that makes other clan cards appear, other character cards, not clan cards. 955 is our score, pretty low in the rankings, but that's okay. I'm not a daily player. I've only played today's daily, basically. I wanna see the top again. Can I see the top again? Thank you. I want to see the max score there. Prismatic shard, yes, thank you. Didn't even need a flex potion. Did I forget to flex potion? I may have forgotten to flex potion. Anyways, that was a fun run. Maybe we'll do more dailies in the future. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run. For the next daily, maybe, of Slay the Spire.